Hello everyone. So today I'm going to tell you about the topic Bring Your Own Device BYOD Policy Framework and PCI DSS Compliance. We have contents here. Number one, what are pros and cons of the BYOD from an employee's perspective? Similarly, what the pros and cons of the BYOD from an employer's perspective? And number three, sample of policy. And finally, we will discuss one case study at a merchant level one PCI DSS. Number one. So employees perspective, pro and cons. So we have some advantages of such as flexibility to use familiar personal devices for work, increasing comfort and productivity, and no need to carry multiple devices. So an employee can use one device for both personal and work use. Uh, Employee can choose a preferred device brand, model, feature that suit individual needs. And also we have some disadvantages here. Personal device may be monitored or tracked by employer for security purposes. Risk of employer wiping entire device, including personal data, if lost or during employment termination. And finally, personal data on device may be exposed during a company's security audit or legal investigation. In some case, employer needs employee device for the audit or legal investigation. So it could be potential personal data exposed to other. Number two, employer perspective. So we have some pros. Reduced hardware costs as employees use their own devices instead of a company and provided equipment. So let's imagine that the middle-sized company, 200 employees, and so we have to buy 200 smartphones. So it should be a huge cost for the company. Increase employee productivity and satisfaction from using familiar with preferred devices. Employees stay connected outside regular hours, enable faster response time. We also have some cons. Less control over device security, types, operation system, application use, higher risk of data breaches and information loss from diverse unmanaged devices. Legal liability concern regarding data protection, employee privacy, and regulatory compliance. So let's say we install some software on the mobile device. So employee will feel their privacy and something that they have some concern about their privacy. First, yeah, so that also the disadvantages of the bring our own device. Number three, we're talking and discuss about sample of some policy of the company to enhance and hardening policy and security in a company. All personal devices accessing company must have a mobile device MDM. So MDM, mobile device management, software installed and maintained with the current security patches and antivirus protection. There are some well-known product names such as Microsoft Intune, Managed Engine. Employees must use strong password, PIN, and enable encryption on devices. Company reserves right to remotely wipe business data if device is lost, stolen, or upon employment termination. Like we discussed in the previous before the slide. So it could be the potential issue for the employees because maybe when we write off data, we will also write off our personal data as well. OT approved business application might access company data. Personal cloud storage service are prohibited for storing company information. Employees must not store sensitive customer data locally on the device. So even though we have a strong, good policy, but how to enforce this policy and technically how to install a strong MDM, yes, also that are very challenge for IT here. So beside a technical solution, we also need something that we call that the training education for employees to understand and comply with the company's policy. Employees must immediately report lost, stolen devices, or suspected security incident to IT. Company may monitor, audit, or inspect devices for compliance and security purposes with advance notice. Number four, this is a case study talking about the PCI DSS for a mobile device security. So we're talking about a little bit of background. PCI DSS stands for Payment Cross Industry Data Security Standards. Applies to all organizations that process, store, transmit credit card data. Here we have a bank and financial company and merchant. Yeah. Uh, Level one merchants usually over 6 million transactions every year face strictest compliance requirements, including annual audit by qualified assessor. Sometimes we call that QSA. Any breach automatically elevates a merchant to level one status regardless of the transaction volume. Specifically, mobile device security, so organization must encrypt all cardholder data transmitted over the wireless network and protect against unauthorized access. Mobile device accessing payment system require MDM solution, strong authentication, specifically the MFA, multi-factor authentication, and end-to-end encryption from point of sale to processing. Physical device security policy must address where and when mobile payment devices are used and restrict camera use to capture in the sensitive areas. Regular security testing, incident response plan, and employee training are mandatory to prevent breaches that can cost millions of fines and settlement. Like we discussed in the previous slide, education of employees is also very crucial approach to ensure that all employees are be aware of the PCI DSS and company's policy, specifically in the PCI DSS company. So, in summary, higher employee satisfaction and productivity from using preferred personal device for work. Yes, that for sure, right? Unmanaged BYOD creates a serious risk, data breaches, information loss, and compliance violations. Proper management requires clear policy, MDM technology, and employee training program. Balance is the key here. Enable flexibility while protecting sensitive organizational and customer data. Yes, some benefits from the BYOD. Also, BYOD also pose some very challenges for the company. So the balance is the key here, and also the the organization should consider about the balancing between the cost that invest more to buy the mobile device for maybe, or we can utilize the BYOD and saving the cost for company, but also we have to do something compensation solution such as building a very good policy for company and education. So, do you have any question? No. Thank you. Thank you for your time.